Hello, it's Kasia again. Today I want to talk about a little bit more advanced topic, which is using large language models as judges uh, in Langsmith. So what am I even talking about? Automatic judging of a prompt, automatic evaluations, or LLM as judge is the name for using very specific prompts to to grade the performance of other prompt. Why would we do that? The main reason is that with this we eliminate the human in the middle, so you don't need to manually evaluate the results. You can automate it, and also that of course allows more people to collaborate. That allows less bias. Of course, the LLMs are biased as well, but human bias works a little bit differently. Um, so this is basically what I will be showing you in this video: how to do it, how to set up your automatic evaluations in Langsmith. Yeah. So how to even start with creating automatic evaluator? So we need to go into the prompts playground. Pick up the prompt you want to work on. And this is the demo prompt that we were working in the previous videos. Click Edit in Playground. Choose a data set, because data sets are binded together with the evaluators. So we need to pick one. Yes. And now we click Add Evaluator. We click Add Evaluator again. We name it. We call it Demo Evaluator because we are picking into pick provider, and unfortunately we cannot use Anthropic. For this we can use OpenAI. We have OpenAI key in the engineering one password if you want to use it. So we pick this. We pick the model you want to use. Temperature, lower temperature usually is better, and then we can try a suggested evaluator once that Langsmith is proposing to us. We can look at the community contributed prompts in the LangChain hub, or we can create prompts from scratch. Instead, in the Create Few-Shot Evaluator, I will cover this in the later videos. I need to learn this myself first. So let's create a prompt from scratch. Okay. So as you can see, we have a template, and there's a very basic prompt. Here are the assessing of submitted answer on a given task, or input based on a set of criteria. Input, submission, and reference. And here we map variables. So input is what we put in the data set, so we can use original text. Reference would be if we have in the data set some example of correct answer, we could use this. We don't need to, but we can. If we have this data, or any references we can use here. And output is of course the output of the run. So what the large language model is responding with to our prompt in Playground. So let's map this out. So input is the original text. Submission is output, and we don't have reference, so we will remove it. However, as I said, the prompt here is super basic. It's example prompt. We want prompt to be better. We want prompt to be more specific. We want to explain what the task is. We want to explain what we are expecting and how large language model should grade it. So let's create this kind of prompt in the Anthropic console as we did with the original prompt. To generate a prompt, let's go the evaluation prompt. Let's go back to the Anthropic console and describe the generate prompt option. Why? Because it's the easiest. I'm a very lazy person and I like simple solutions that are doing things for me, and I did not need to do much. So what I did, I described our task in the generate the prompt functionality. I said I want to create an evaluate a prompt evaluator, I would say, of a prompt that is supposed to proofread a text connected to programming or DevSecOps and make this text more professional. We have access to input, original text, and output. We need to make sure the text is correct language-wise and is professional. I can say like its tone, it's professional. Its tone is professional. And then I click generate a prompt. And now we wait. As you can see, we have a very big and like very detailed prompt about this particular task. Let's look into it. First, it says you are an expert evaluator tasked with assessing the quality of proofreading and professionalization of technical text related to programming or DevSecOps. So it explains what the task will be. Your job is to evaluate how well the proofread version improves upon the original text in terms of language correctness and professional tone. Exactly what we asked for. Then we have like the variables. Then it's like language correctness, explained very in details, professional tone, explained in details, scoring system, assigned from 1 to 5, and explain your reasoning and citing examples. Why? Because if we ask prompts to explain their thinking, usually they are better at thinking. I know it's weird, but it is like if the reasoning is there, the reasons the results are better. Also, what I learned recently, we can ask for reasoning first and then the grading, and then this also proves to be better. So language correctness score. Let's put the overall assessment first. So first it's like overall assessment, then it's language correctness, and then it's professionalism. The thorough, providing specific examples, support your assessment, comprehensive objective analysis, proofing and professionalization effort. Yes, so we have a very good, very detailed prompt. So let's just copy it to the playground. Okay, so we had the prompt from Anthropic console. Let's copy it here to the Langsmith playground. This is the full text, and as you can see, the variable mapping updates itself. So we need to map the variable. So original text. This is the column from our dataset, and proofread text. That's the output. And then we need to add a schema. So inform Langsmith how we're going to evaluate, how the text is going to be evaluated. So because correctness in Langsmith can only get 0 or 1 values. So let's just rename it and like remove it and add our language correctness, which can have like a numeric score. So add criteria. Let's call it language correctness, and this can be number and description of criteria, evaluation of language correctness. And our additional criteria is professional tone. And this it is also a number. Yep. And we save it. Okay, we have the evaluator now. Okay, so now let's try using our evaluator in the concrete example. So we have our prompt, we have our data set, and we have automatic evaluator. What now? Now that's very easy. We just click start. And by clicking start, first what's going on, we are making to have an output. So this is exactly what was happening. In my first examples, and yeah, I think we are done with this. And also, so what happened? So once we are done, we can see the results are back. So now I'm going to show you how it looks like in Langsmith. So if you go to the experiment view, what will appear alongside the output of the run are the grades that we just defined. So we have language correctness and professional tone. As you can see, they differ for different runs. And if you want to see them in more details, you can go to expand detail view, and then you can click and go here to view evaluator run, and you will see what were the input, what were the output, and if you come here, you will also see the whole input, so the whole part, the whole prompt with alongside the variables that were filled in. And yes, we can here see the output, and it can also be the raw output if you want to go further. So this is how you can inspect the results from the grading here in Langsmith.